all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Chicken heads, chicken heads, chicken heads, chicken heads, chicken heads, chicken heads, chicken heads.
All right, folks, back on the Boss Man Show. Holla at my man in Memphis, J.C. Smith. What's good, bro?
Boss. Man, it's been a long time coming, man. What's going on?
Man, not much, man. Enjoying this March Madness, man. It's all going crazy, man. Just, it's going crazy. It's April now. The playoffs right around the corner. Looking forward to it, bro.
No doubt. I mean, it's been a great little sports run these last couple of weeks, man.
You better believe that. And this is coming across the wire here that Russell Wilson, they won't see us give him a new deal. Now, will Russell Wilson really hold out and play the game, or he eventually fold in your mind?
It's hard to see Russell Wilson holding out. But I mean, but he's deserving of a new deal. You know what I'm saying? So more power to him. You know, I think they'll get something worked out though before the season starts.
No doubt. And what just happened this week was the AAF suspended operations. The AAF seems, Birmingham seems to be popular in Birmingham to a degree. San Antonio like the AAF. San Diego came out for it, but the other markets really didn't hit in other markets, man. So I know you had the AAF team in Memphis, and Johnny Football came for a couple of weeks. Now it's all gone. So I think it was a good concept going, and then just shutting down all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, it's the craziest thing, man. Grand opening, grand closing, apparently with the AAF. And, you talked about the team here in Memphis. And there's a little buzz. I mean, people really don't care about spring football. But, however, if you win to start the season out, then, you'll get a little interest. But, of course, the Memphis team here started like 0-3. So, the interest quickly died down. Then you get giant football and got folks a little bit hype about it. But, I mean, it just seemed like it was bad management, from the start with, the AAF as a whole there. It has to be very embarrassing, man. And then the guy that came in and tried to save the league, that was pretty much a waste of money. The Hurricanes owner, the NHL team in Carolina, that owner tried to, influx the league with some cash there, man. Put like $60-70 million in there. So he just pretty much threw his money down the toilet, it seemed like.
Yeah, and it seemed like, the guys are developing. Hopefully some guys will get a shot this year for an NFL roster. But the XFL is going to be coming back in 2020. So if this league didn't work, how do you think Vince McMahon will throw his money down the drain too? Because of what I'm reading here, $272 million of his own money he's put up to fund the XFL.
Yes, but I'm hearing with the XFL, like they already have all their ducks in a row as far as insurance and things of that nature to cover the players. Like the XFL is like light years ahead of where the AAF was. For example, boss, I don't know if you're familiar, like players in Florida or the Orlando team, the AAF team, like when they practice, were you aware they had to go over to Georgia to practice because of workers' comp?
I was.
Florida.
To Kingsland, Georgia. Yep. And they stayed in Jacksonville in the hotel.
Yeah, man. So, Florida didn't have workers' comp laws, so if players got hurt or anything in practice, at least they'll be covered, in the state of Georgia. That's crazy. And that pretty much describes the league in a nutshell right there. Like, from the get-go, they just never had their ducks in a row. Didn't have the right insurance, didn't really have things together the way anytime you launch in a new league, you're rolling out with something new, man. You want to make sure you have all those things in place. And, for them to be like the NFL, is to blame for this, for not, allowing players to play in the AAF as like a farm type system. Nah, you can't blame the NFL, man, for that. Y'all supposed to already had that worked out with the NFL before this thing even started.
Let me tell you another AAF bad tale. Most teams don't have a PR contact. So, say if I wanted to go and cover a Memphis Express game or a Birmingham Iron game or Atlanta Legends game, I know who to contact.
Exactly.
From the website, I see salespeople. I see how they buy tickets, but not a media contact, a PR person.
Mm-hmm.
You send an email to them, you get no response.
Yeah, and then I heard the media members that were there for the cover, the press conferences or on field access or whatever, they could only do it for a certain period of time. You know what I'm saying? I think they had limits on what they could film and what they couldn't film. If you the AAF, you need all the coverage you can get. How you gonna limit the media on what they can film during your practices? That made no sense.
Yeah, because I wanted to have on Steve Spurrier. I want to have on Mike Singletary. Who would I reach out to get them on the show?
Yeah, man. Just poorly put together by people who knew better. You talk about Bill Polians, man, guys that are football lifers, man. Guys that are respected. My guy Ebersol. Guys that have been in this business for years, as far as television and marketing and things of that nature, man. And it seems like you think of all that experience, like somebody would have made sure all their ducks were in a row before rolling out, man, with a poor product as far as off the field, the way they put things together there.
Now, this is my other thing about the XFL coming to JC is this. The calendar. The first part of February, you good. But once you get into March Madness with the tournaments and Final Four, then you roll into the NBA playoffs. where's your spot on the calendar to actually be watchable? You know,
Right.
unless
Yeah.
you can't do it during the middle of guys gonna be in the NFL, so you can't really do it in you can't do it in June, in July and August because that's training camp time. So it's like for a second league, there's no sweet spot really.
No doubt. Exactly, man. You know, it was going to be a tough hill to climb anyway. But, you know, if you don't have, you know, things like your marketing and promotions and all that in order, man, you know, before it even starts, man, you pretty much doomed. You pretty much doomed yourself to begin with.
I think Vince McMahon wastes his money again. That's what I think. I don't see.
You think so?
I don't see. I just feel like if you start right to Super Bowl ends. I mean, you got February, but we get into March Madness tough. You lose interest in it. You watch college basketball for 4 whole weeks there. Then you go to the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. Then you get to go to the NBA finals. I just don't see where you fit, where you will be relevant to the sports eye or the sports news.
Right.
You know,
right.
So you always be flying underneath the surface no matter what you do.
Right.
Now I'll watch it like football. I'll watch, but I'm not gonna just be trying to. Let me look at the XFL tonight. Oh my God! Now if I see he hate me out there, I may watch that because I like he hate me.
Right.
That was my thing. He hate me. But beyond that, I just don't see where there's an appetite for it beyond like the first week in March.
Yeah, you're right. You know, but I think they always banking on that Americans just love football. Like, no matter if it's the NFL or any type of league, people gonna watch football. And I mean, to a certain degree, yeah, but you gotta give them something to watch, man. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of these leagues just come off as novelty acts, and you know, it would have been nice if the AAF would have been able to partner and team with the NFL. You know, but they didn't make that happen. So, you know, it is what it is at this point.
Maybe it gives them an NFL idea for the start developmental league, like they should have with the World League, the NFL Europe League.
Right.
Maybe they'll give them a reason to bring that back.
Exactly. I can see that happening eventually.
Now, bro, Julio Jones said he didn't want to be the highest paid receiver in the NFL. I think he's lying. I think he wants to be the highest paid receiver in the NFL. And I think for Julio Jones, Matt Ryan getting $30 million a year, good start next year. I think a 5-year, $100 million deal, $60 million guaranteed to be good for Julio Jones. Sets at the receiver market at that number right there. Antonio Brown, he didn't get all he could from the Raiders. He was kind of in a bind. He's $16.7 million. We're going to put Julio Jones probably $20 million. So what are your thoughts on Julio Jones' contract dispute with the Falcons? He's not going to be at OTAs or any of the workouts. How you see it shaking out for Julio Jones?
I mean, you can make an argument year in, year out that Julio, you know, if he's not the best receiver in the league, he's definitely top 3, you know, always top 5, you know, in the NFL year in, year out, pretty much every year since he's been there. And you know, for the most part, the guy, he keeps his nose clean, man, you know, never causes a problem off the field, always produces on the field, man. He's going down the Hall of Fame, you know, when it's all said and done. And, I mean, you know, if I'm Arthur Blank, man, and like I said, you can attest to this more because you're right there, boss covering the team. But you know what I'm saying, as far as what Julio Jones, his value on the field, his value off of the field, the type of guy that he is, you know, and you want to reward guys like that. And I know Arthur Blank loves his players, man. You know, he loves his guys, and a guy like that produces, a quiet guy, never has to cause too many ripples, never cause too many. He's not a TO, you know, he's not a team. You know, obliterator, as Skip called a TO. But, you know, if he's not, if you don't give him Odell money, I think you have to, you know, get somewhere in that ballpark. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see a $20 million a year for Julio, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the guarantee value would be over the course of the contract. But as far as per year, I would definitely pay Julio $20 million a year.
I wouldn't pay Grady Jarrett $15.9 million on the franchise tag, but Grady Jarrett wants Aaron Donald money. You're not Aaron Donald, bro.
Exactly.
You're not
You know,
Aaron Donald, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Know your level. Know your worth. Yeah, exactly.
He think he's Aaron Donald player. You're not, bro. We're coming up on it, man. Mike Conley got about 2 games left with the Memphis Grizzlies at home, man. How cities feeling about Mike Conley, because they know last time you may see him is April 10th against the Warriors out there, man.
Yeah, it could be. It could be the end, man. The way it's trending right now, you know, I do believe that we have seen the last Mike Conley here in Memphis, man. And I think it's going to be a mutual parting. You know, Mike, you know, he deserves a chance to go somewhere else and win, and you know, have a chance to be an all-star somewhere. You know, preferably in the Eastern Conference. And the Grizz, you know, if you do, it's not a terrible thing if you do hold on to Mike for next year. But, you know, it's time, man. You know, if you're going to go ahead and rebuild, let's go ahead and you know, just tear it down, start from scratch. And you definitely want to give Conley the opportunity to go somewhere where he could be successful as well.
And, bro, the Grizz are winning too much. They're in danger of losing that pick. They got to stay 8th or below. It's like they're scrapping, so some wins is hurting keeping that pick, man. I know you don't give that pick to Boston this year.
You know, the game plan, you know, early on in the season, you know, the Grizz tried a 12-5 run. Folks here got all giddy thinking that, you know, this team can make a playoff run, then the bottom fell out. And all the losing occurred. Marcus All is traded. You know, so the consensus now was, okay, let's try to convey the pick. But, I mean, you have to give the Grizz credit because they are putting a, you know, quality product out there. Those guys are playing hard. They're not the most talented team in the world, but they never laid down this season. They had stretches where, you know, lack of focus and just some bad luck here and there caused them to lose a string of games. But for the most part, man, especially after Marcus All left, you see, like, hey, some of these guys can really play. You know what I'm saying? Like Valanciunas, we knew what he was in Toronto, but I mean, this guy's putting up almost like 20 and 10, you know, since he's been here. You know, Delion Wright, you know, he's looked good in stretches, man. Like they got some pieces to work towards for the future, man. And once you bring Jared Jackson back next year, like, I mean, the Grizz could be a young, exciting team, not a playoff team, you know, no time soon. But I mean, it's at least for this season, man. Those guys play hard, man. I think if you're a Grizz fan, you got to be able to appreciate, you know, that hard work and effort, man, from the team overall.
And I'm sure tonight at Clicks, bro, it's going to be a Final Four watch party, after party, right? Tonight at Clicks. What's going to be popping off tonight after the games go off there?
That's right, man. You know, after all the games go off the air, man, you know, it's going down each and every Saturday night. Like Boss said, the Final Four edition of Clicks, karaoke, Saturday Night Live, Three Kings, all that good stuff. Come on out. The livest party in the city, man. You know how we get down, man. The best drinks, best food. It's the best overall party. It goes down every Saturday. Holla at your man.
No doubt, folks. Check my man out. His group on Facebook, Three Kings. Know about everything karaoke in the city of Memphis, Three Kings, and Memphis Got Talent. Bruh, good to get you back on the line, man. Gotta keep this train going, bro, for sure.
I'm back, man. Hey, man. I'm going back to back. Make it happen again next week, man. I'm going back to back.
No doubt, folks. That's my man, J.C. Smith of Memphis here on the Bossman Show.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky,
Who was that? An old boyfriend. Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City. Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow. Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.